did put it, we finally announced it, which was nice. So actually, let me plug in.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. It's weird because like there's no
Oh, here we
one.
go now.
Is it people coming in?
No. I mean, like, it just showed up right now that you went live.
Oh, okay.
So there's a slight delay.
All right. Let me. I'm gonna have to plug in somewhere too. Oh wait, I'll plug in.
Here? Let me remove this for a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just trying to figure out like how to get this. Oh, I know what I'll do. All right, let's see if they're gonna. All right, there's 3 people.
Yeah. So there's a
Hey, hi Caroline, how are you? Sway's here with me. You'll see him in a minute. We're just kind of getting everything adjusted. I gotta get something to drink. I don't know why. I don't know why we're so thirsty. Maybe it was the food. Are you still thirsty, Sway?
A little bit, yeah.
All right, you guys, there we go. All right, and then I'm gonna pull over a chair, and I'm gonna take Fancy's leash off. You're okay with that now? Is it okay if I take off her leash, though?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you guys, we'll be right there. Sway's here. We're excited. All right. Are you guys there? Hi. Yeah, Sway is gonna come on right now too. We're coming on together.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just trying to, share on my end.
Yeah, trying to
That we're
share
live.
the link on his end. And yeah, so we are actually here together I put kind of like a birthday celebration for you, like B day. So it's a B day. And birthday live, and he's gonna come and sit. We wanted to somehow flip it horizontal, and so you could get us both in. Let me back this up, maybe we can both get in. There we go. All right, you guys can see us both of us? Yeah, that's fine, that works. All right, so we're actually here together at the Airbnb, and good news, Fancy likes Sway.
Yeah,
Which is
I
awesome.
survived Fancy. All right, guys. So I did post a community post earlier today where I showed Fancy. She was eating a taco outside. She was barking at me, of course, very protective of her mom. But now all she wants me to do is pet her and hug her and
She's right
rub
here.
up against her. So there'll be photos to be shared later, but she is very cute. Everybody, yeah, you guys see her on camera, and she's exactly what what you see. Yeah, right now she's underneath
But
my
big.
leg. She's a big girl.
If you were to say huge, it's okay. We're not offended. We know she's big.
She likes her liquados.
She likes her liquados, and then she likes her little sandwiches from Starbucks too. So, yeah. Happy birthday! Oh my gosh, you guys, it's my husband's birthday too. So we're celebrating Sway's birthday, and we celebrated at
Cheesecake
Factory, and then it's my husband's birthday too. And I'm not wearing all black because I decided to surprise my husband. Because like he loves seeing me in other colors. So I decided you can get in more. Like I feel like I don't want to take like the whole thing.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, no, I just.
Do you want something to drink?
Sure.
All right. What would you like?
Water.
No. Okay.
All right, guys. So I can't see that far, so I'm gonna look at my phone. Oh, happy birthday, Carlene. Yours was on the 16th. Nice. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Yes, it was my birthday. Technically on the 10th, but I.
Sorry.
So we're doing shots here.
We're doing shots. We're really shots.
Shots of water.
I knew it. I'm recording, man. Those damn wits.
Yeah, so we wanted to do a live together.
There's a lot of water. Don't
Oh, okay, thank you. I came down for 2 days. I came yesterday, and I'm leaving tonight. But you'll see a vlog. You'll see clips and stuff of us hanging out. We try not to say when I'm coming because obviously things do change. So, we just sort of keep it as a surprise as
Right.
when I'm already here. We're like, all right, I'm here. So it's just easier that way, and it always keeps you guys on your toes. But it's been fun hanging out with Crystal for the last couple of days. And yeah, I'm so excited I got to meet Miss Fancy, Miss Fancerelli.
Miss Fancerelli, I was nervous about him meeting her. He wasn't. He was like, I'm good with dogs. I was like, but no. I mean, once I mean, she has been like wrapping herself all around him, and like she does not like a lot of people. I let me stress that she does not like a lot of people. So she really does like him, and that is really odd because she's very like. Sometimes people will put their hands out and she'll smell and she'll literally just turn her face like no. So he was on the ground playing with her. I took pictures because I'm gonna make, I'm gonna do some vlogging. It's just been kind of crazy because like we had a good time celebrating his birthday, and then today's like my husband's birthday, and it's just nice to be able to have Sway like come over, and we're just kind of chilling out because, like filming nonstop and so forth, it takes a toll, and he was up super early to tell them, I guess.
Yeah, so I took an early flight. So I was up at 2 a.m. on Thursday, and I went to sleep around 11. So, and then I was up. We were pretty much going all day until about 7, and then we went to have dinner. And we were both exhausted. It is rough out there, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're putting out some really good content, but we definitely really have to put in a lot of effort to make sure that we deliver the best content. And normally 7:30 would be like still early for us, but we were both like, we're tired. It was just a really long day. But obviously we do it because we love having you guys enjoy our content, so it's worth it. And don't worry, we're planning another get together very soon. But again, we'll keep that under wraps until we finalize the dates.
I'm already bugging and I'm like, so when are you coming?
We're trying to figure out dates right now.
Dates right now.
Airlines, with the holidays coming up, it gets very hectic. So we're just trying to figure that part out right now. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do more hangouts this year before the year wraps up. And now that I'm besties with Fancy, I can come and hang out and
exactly.
Just come unannounced.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, like we both filmed our videos for the day, and we both filmed our videos for the day, and so it is nice to be able to come back here and just relax. Hi, Mr. Chungus.
Hi, Mr. Chungus.
Thank you to the mod. I don't know who hit Caroline. Thank you so much, Caroline. You are like you and Mr. Chungus. You guys, let's give a big thank you to the mods. Like Caroline does not have to do this. Caroline, her Crafty Adventures. She has her own channel. If you're into crafting, please go check her out. She's an awesome lady, and trust me, I don't like a whole lot of people. And when I met her, it was like instant chemistry. I mean, she was so sweet. She was so sweet. You know what I mean? And I mean, her and I were like, we were talking over each other, and like that rarely happens because like I've never actually, thanks to the mods. I mean, trust me, like Caroline has like other things she could be doing. She has her own channel, and check her out. She does really great stuff. Hi, you guys. Yeah, we're here together. Oh, yeah, so you guys definitely check out My Crafty Adventures. She's a sweetheart. She doesn't have to be doing this. Like I said, it's very rare when you meet someone for the very, very first time. And her and I, we sat down with my husband and her husband for brunch at the Montage in Laguna, and I had never met her. I really didn't even know what she looked like. I mean, I'm being 100% honest. I don't have a reason to lie. And the conversation was nonstop. Like our husbands looked at each other and they were like, okay, like obviously they're like have no issues talking. I mean, we were just like, and that's from some, she does like crafting. I don't do crafting. I do like shopping, and we were just like hit it off. So check her out. And I know a lot of you guys are good at crafting. She's excellent, so check her out.
Yeah. It's so funny because Fancy's like on the floor now. She's just hanging out. It was so funny because, it took her a little bit to warm up, but once she came out, so Bristol put her back in the room, and when she came out, she was barking again, and then she started sniffing my hand, and then she was like, okay, yeah, he's a friend. He's a friend of the channel, so she's like, okay, if he's cool with Mom, then he's cool with me. And, yeah, she's so sweet.
You.
She's such a little teddy bear. Well, not very little, but she's a big bear. She's a little beautiful dog. And honestly, when you guys see her on camera, she's literally more beautiful in person.
Thank you. Mama.
Yeah, and it's so funny because actually, I don't know if should I share this? I want to share the story about Crumbl.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Really quick though, you guys. Come on. We got 18 thumbs up. There's 143 people. We know we get the lurkers, the haters. If you're gonna lurk, thumbs down it. It's fun. Still in it. It still counts as interaction. But come on, 143 people in here. Okay, one person, 19. We got to get the thumbs up to get it out to people, you guys. 148. I mean, we're getting up there in people in the chat. Even if you're on your television, you can thumbs it up. So let's get those thumbs up going, please. Thank you so much. Like, we're on here because we want to come out and talk to you guys, and we want to be like, we're actually like together. And I know like a lot of people, you know, it's probably, yeah, I mean, I will speak genuinely right now. I'm really happy that he's here, you know, and the way we're going to set up the condo, like, you know, we're going to get it repainted, we're going to get it deep cleaned. Like, I want him to be able, like, to come over. I mean, it's going to be a lot smaller because you guys know where I live, but it's still my home. And, like, I mean, he's my friend, and I want him to be able to, like, come over, like, where we can kick it, because a lot of the times, like, when he's here, we're out in the streets, not, like, out in the streets ghetto, but, like, you know, we're, like, at Starbucks, and Starbucks, like, pulled something really weird yesterday. Tell him. Like, how bizarre.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, we were sitting outside working on thumbnails. Working on thumbnails, uploading videos, having panic attacks, you know, just being frazzled. We're like, oh my god, trying to get our videos done. And basically they locked us out, and they're like, yeah, for the next hour you can't come in. We're like, what? You know, like, you can't use the bathroom. Like, they locked the door. And we're like, it was like, what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, and we're in a nice part of town, and we weren't in a sketchy neighborhood. Yes, it was really weird, you know, so a lot of times, like Crystal said, we do kind of have to either be sitting in her car, charging our phones, charging my laptop, and I'm over here fighting for reception, trying to upload, you know, so it makes it hard sometimes to be able to enjoy our company and hang out. You know, because when we get together, we're literally hit the ground running. As soon as we go from the airport, we go straight to Dollar General or some other store, and we hit the ground running. There's no breaks. Like, you know, I always joke that, you know, I don't eat. Crystal's like, here's a piece of gum, and she's like, that's lunch. You know, so we didn't eat until after 7, and I was like, you know, but again, we do it because we enjoy what we do, and we want to give you guys the best content. So we sometimes have to hit multiple stores, or, you know, we're trying to stay on schedule, so it makes it hard. So yeah, it would be nice to, like, be able to, you know, hang out, and then even go live and just hang out at her house, or even hang out here.
Is there a mod? No, we just started the stream, so you can leave, honestly. Sorry to interrupt you, but it's just like, you know. And like, I think, like, okay, so what's really hard to convey is that, and you women will understand, like, UTIs, okay? And when I'm trying to drink a lot of water and stay hydrated, you know, like, and not being able to go to the bathroom, or having to search high and low for employees to, you know, give me the code to a bathroom, and, you know what I mean? So there's all these things that come into play, and we literally were outside, like you said, relaxing at Starbucks, and we're trying to do thumbnails, we're trying to get it loaded up. It's like nearing 5 o'clock. I'm like freaking out. I didn't post till way late. And
yeah, you posted while we were eating dinner.
Right, and see, that's the other thing. It's like, okay, this is the second time where, like, I'm on the phone. Yeah, yeah, like, I'm making thumbnails and trying to get my stuff loaded, and, like, we can't even have, like, a regular. That's why you don't see me vlog us eating, because I'm trying to get my videos up. And if you guys notice, I posted really late. But thank you for the views, because you guys liked that home, guys. So thank you, I appreciate that. But, and I feel bad because, like, he's my friend, and I want to enjoy his birthday dinner. You know, I took him to Cheesecake Factory, and that's what I took him last year. And it's kind of like, I was like our thing, but we both like Cheesecake Factory. Like you know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, did you take me anywhere for my birthday?
I think.
Was it Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm not mad. No,
no, we went to Cheesecake Factory.
No, like, you know, like, we both like Cheesecake Factory, and but the thing is, it was like, I always feel bad because, like, I'm always, like, on the phone. We can't, like, really converse, and I can't vlog because I'm using the phones. You know what I mean? And so to be able to come here, like, we've been here since, like, about noon.
Yeah, 12:30.
Sway had to eat lunch.
I know. Imagine me. I have to eat more than once a day.
Crystal was like,
Yeah, I mean,
I
did try to get a liquado, but she was like, no.
I was like, there's no
Not on my
liquados
watch.
for you. Well, there's no nappy poo at 2. There's no liquados. You know, I was like, gum, coffee, and air should be enough.
And you know what's funny, you guys? I know it's funny. Something that Chris and I were talking about earlier is that sometimes people are like, "Oh, she comes across as mean," or not too nice. And it's funny because last night we had I don't want to say it. We went to Crumbl, right? So let me tell you guys the story. We went to Crumbl. She was getting some cookies for her husband, and so she ordered like a little tray thing, a little sampler pack, and then she asked for.
And he was right.
And she asked, yeah, because they're too big. But she asked for, or she paid for a bow. She didn't tell me. Well, so let me tell you a story. So she paid for a bow, and then somebody, when they brought up the cookies, someone else just manhandled them. Opened the box, and it wasn't her. It was Crystal's box. So she was like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. Like somebody touched it." They gave her a new box, and then she said, "Oh, by the way, I paid for a bow or for a ribbon thing."
It was for my husband, his birthday.
Yeah,
Like
for
I
his
wanted to bring him
birthday.
something nice because like there's Sway and I eating at Cheesecake Factory, and my husband's here with Fancy. Probably eating frozen chicken McNuggets from the.
Right.
So I
Hot
felt
Pockets.
bad. Yeah.
So they were like, and I was standing right there. The girl was like, "Oh yeah, we don't have those anymore. We ran out." And Chris was like, "Oh, okay." And then after we leave, she's like, "I was really disappointed because I really wanted the bow." And she's like, "I paid for it." I was like, "What do you mean you paid for it?" I just thought it was like, a gift box, so it comes with the bow. She's like, "No, it was additional." She's like, "There was a fee for the bow." And I was like, "Well, why didn't you say anything?" "Oh, no, it's okay." And I was like, "What do you mean it's okay?" I'm getting upset for her. Similar to the whole Burlington story where she, in person, I've tried to, in person, she's a lot, I want to say, not that she's mean, but like, in person, she's a lot nicer than she leads onto on camera. And like, she's very easygoing. But on camera, sometimes people will think that she's not, or she's mean, or aggressive. But in person, she's so like, "Oh, it's okay." And I'm like, "No, what do you mean it's okay?"
It's
like,
reverse. Okay, he's super sweet. "Hello, my beautiful friends." Like all that nice stuff, right? And he's like positive, and I'm always like the one. And I'm always, you guys know me. We're gonna get right into it. You know what I mean? Like my voice is my voice. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm always like, "Hello, friends. We're at home, good." And I'm just like, that's me. And so like, but in real life, I mean, trust me, I can be a witch. I mean, it just depends on how you catch me. But he's a lot more like, not aggressive, but he
I just want
stands
things to be
up for
fair.
himself. Yeah, I mean, he stands up for himself. I mean, so do I, but I'm just like a lot more like I'm just a lot more relaxed. And then like, okay, I get recognized a lot.
yeah, you gotta recognize a lot, yes.
Okay,
especially
yeah.
at
I
home
mean,
goods.
and I'm not saying that because I'm trying to like pat myself on the back, unlike some other YouTubers. Every time he comes down, I get recognized, and sometimes he'll recognize us both. But he will tell you, and he's not just saying that because the odds of me getting recognized every time he's here, I'm not lying. You know what I mean? And so like I'm always thinking, well, I don't ever want someone to see me in public and be like, "Oh my God, I saw her in public and she's mean and she's this and she's that." I don't ever want that, And so I always have to think about that. So so it's just better, if I really want a bow, there's Dollar Tree. I'll go get it and smack it on the box. But it does stink because the girl was like, "Oh, are you okay that we didn't put the bow on?" I'm like, "Am I okay that you didn't put what I paid for on it?" Sure. Like, okay. He was the one who's like, "Why didn't you tell me that you paid for it?"
Yeah,
I would have.
because-
Yeah, and he is right.
Yeah, like and don't get me wrong, guys. Don't misinterpret as me. I'm mean in person because I'm not.
He's not.
I just
But
felt
he
like
sticks
I was
up.
like, no. Then I'm like, well, you should have asked for a refund, or like maybe throw in a free cookie. Because you paid for it. Because at first I thought it was just like, oh, it's a gift box, so whatever. It's like if you're not paying for it, okay, they ran out, not a big deal. But if you're paying for something, they should compensate you or be like, hey, we'll throw in a free cookie or something because they're not cheap, especially. And that's my thing. It's like if you're paying for something, you should get it, even if it's
Right. And
$1, $2, whatever it is. The fact is, you're paying for something. You're paying for an experience. You're paying for that. So yeah, you should be, and and I get it. You don't
And
want to
he
like.
is so
I'm not
right.
saying be a Karen.
No.
I'm not saying like I call the manager and have you fired.
No.
But just be like, hey, you know what? Like, can you just deduct it, or can I get a price adjustment, or throw in a free cookie? Not free because you paid for it, but just speak up, you know, and that's why sometimes I say
Thank you.
like,
And Tina, the thing is though, I had to ask. I said I paid for it to be wrapped because I wanted to bring my husband a surprise. He's never had Crumbl cookies. I've never even been to Crumbl. Remember, Sway? Like remember I told you I've never been to Crumbl. And they don't accept cash there, which is fine. You know, I did my GPay, like, you know, it's all good. And then they want a tip. And it's like, wait,
yeah,
I'm the one choosing the order.
yeah, she's ringing herself
I'm
up.
ringing myself up, and I'm supposed to tip you for doing what? Exactly. Like, you didn't take my order, and then I paid for, you know, I wanted my husband to have, I was like, oh, you know, I'll pay extra to have it look nice. I wanted to surprise my husband. And Sway's right. Like, she's like, you're okay with, like, we didn't put the bow on it. It's like, you mean what I paid for? You know what I mean? It's like, well, give me like a coffee. I mean, I don't know if they have coffee. I don't know anything about Crumbl, but like throw in, you know, an extra half a cookie, you know?
Yeah, Mr. Chungus, throw in a liquado.
Yeah, throw in a liquata. We want liquata.
Yeah, and
You
somebody
know?
did say, yeah, Libras are very protective of their friends. Yeah, and it's true. And it kind of reminded me of the whole Burlington situation because I was on the phone with her, and not to rehash it, but my point is, like, in person, Crystal's a lot more tame and, like, not
Yeah.
confrontational than, I'm not saying she's confrontational on camera, but I've seen sometimes, like, she reads as, like, she's not gonna mess around, but in person, she's a lot more, like, calm and reserved, where I'm not gonna, like, scream at you, but I'd be like, hey, you know, like, let's make it right, like, you know, refund me or do something and speak up. But I think she's a little more like, oh, it's okay, like, I don't want to make waves. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you know, like...
Because I just, you know, at that point, I was tired. I was over the Crumbl experience. I had someone open up my husband's box, and I normally wouldn't care, but this woman had like, you know, she was like touching her mouth, and then she opens up my box for my husband, and I was like, you know, I don't want someone and I already felt bad. And then I apologized to them because some other woman opens up my box. And I'm like, and then I even told him, I said, why am I apologizing? Like, I'm the customer. I'm not opening up people's boxes, you know? And he was right, you know? And he's like, you should have told me, you know? And I was just like, oh, you know? Like, by that time, I was over the Crumbl experience. And my husband, he did like the Crumbl. He ate them all. Right? Last night. But he said, please don't get them for me again. And I was like, okay, good. You know, because, like, I don't want to go there and, you know, pay for stuff and then, like, I don't get it, you know? And so it was an experience. And, you know, it's just funny because, like, people have, like, a lot of misconceptions about me when I go on video, you know? And, I mean, I'm very protective of people, too. Like, one time Sway told me something that a YouTuber did to him, and I did what I had to do, okay? And it wasn't because he prodded me or, you know, pushed me. I was livid for him, you know? And I'm just, you know, like, I've always said this on the channel. I pick my fights, you know? I pick them. I'm not just out there being a peleoneta, which means like a fighter, you know? I choose my battles wisely. There's a time and place to stick up for yourself. There's a time and place to do it. And, you know, but he was right, you know? It's like, he was totally right. And the whole Burlington thing, if that ever does happen again, I'm not explaining anything to anyone. I'm just going to be like, you know what? I'm going to go pay for these. I mean, I don't have to say anything. I don't even know why I was explaining myself to these people, you know? And I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just shy, sometimes I'm not. But it's just funny because we come across different on camera.
Yeah.
And he's not mean, okay?
No, I'm not.
No, he's not mean at all. He just says, like, he's a lot more vocal about stuff that's, like, going on. Like, even yesterday, tell him about the Burlington experience, the stealer.
Burlington?
The lady that was, like, on top of me and then grabbed me.
Oh.
You guys,
that was
I don't know what's up
crazy.
with Burlington, but you guys, this story is crazy. And I was there. Like, you tell it, and then I'll tell my part about when she was like forever.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So we walked into Burlington, right? And so Crystal goes to check out the earrings, and I just, you know, go in just to see what they have. So I'm like, all right, let me go to the Christmas section. I'm like, I'm not really looking for the jewelry. And I noticed that this woman, like, almost basically followed her straight to the jewelry section, and she's literally on top of her. So I didn't really pay much attention to that. So I just see the woman with the stroller, right? And then I go to the back. I go towards the home decor, and then the woman just magically pops out of nowhere, and I'm standing here. She's standing right next to me. We're like this. And I'm trying to take pictures. I'm like trying to film, and she's literally sticking her hand in front of me. And I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, okay, she's got a stroller. She's got her grandkid with her. So I go to the other side. I'm trying to take pictures. I'm like, all right, I'll go to the other side. I don't want to get anybody's way. So, and I realized that, there was a pink train that I wanted to take a picture of. And I was like, oh. And I was like, it's gone. She must have taken it. And I was like, well, it's weird. I'm like, she doesn't have a card. I'm like, she just has a stroller. So then I turned back around, and when I asked her, I was gonna be like, hey, do you mind if I take a picture of the item? Because I knew she had taken it. She was right there. And I looked over as I was going to go approach her. I see her stuffing it in a Target bag underneath the stroller. And I was like, okay, maybe she's gonna buy it, and then she's just putting it there. And I was like, okay. So then I go back to try to take pictures and film. And she goes right back to where I'm standing, and then Crystal comes, so then we're all so her and I are trying to take pictures of things, propping them up, and she's in the middle, like, trying to grab everything, and I was like, what is she doing? Like we're just trying to take pictures, you know? And so I was like, okay, well, I'm over this. So I started walking away, and then I see the woman again, and as I'm turning the aisle, I see her stuffing even more stuff inside her cart. And that's this point, like, she's shoving it at the very back. So now I'm like, okay, now I realize she's shoplifting. She's not just like, oh, I'm putting it on top and I'll pay for it later. No, she was flat out shoplifting, and I was like, what's going on here? So I told security, I was like, hey, just keep an eye on this person, and I was like, I felt bad because I was like, well, she's got her grandkid with her, and I was like, but at the same time, she was making me feel very uncomfortable too, because she was so on top of us. And I mean, we were literally like this, and she kept putting her hand in front of me as I'm trying to, like, take pictures. And I was standing there first, and I was like, why is she, so that's why I moved to the other side, and she kept following me. And she did the same thing with Crystal, and I was like, why is she so close where there was no space in between us? And I'm like, is she trying to pickpocket? So she kept going around the store, and at one point then the manager was made aware, and she kept circling around, and then after a while I was like, you know what, I just want to try to keep my distance from her, because she was acting very weird, and the fact that she was shoplifting, and I don't want security to think that, hey, I'm somehow associated with her, because she clung onto us from the moment we walked in. And I mean, literally, we walked in, and she was right behind Crystal, and then she attached herself to me. And then she kept going back and forth between us, and then I was like, okay, I need to try to, like, distance myself from her and go to a different part of the store. But it was just very weird, and I don't know what happened if they did catch her stealing, but she definitely was putting stuff in her cart that I know, in her stroller, that she wasn't planning on paying for.
But this is where it gets really interesting. Hi. Okay, so when Sway and I go into a store, we split up, and so I came around, and here's Sway, I'm in the middle, and that's that lady. Now, there's this merchandise, and we wanted to take pictures. We had not taken pictures of it. So I'm trying to get stuff, I'm moving stuff over so we can take pictures. And I'm not joking. This is where things got crazy. She's like practically grabbing the stuff out of my hand. And I was like, she was like in a frenzy, And I was like, okay. And I looked at Sway, oh, this is ridiculous. And I put one of each in my cart so that we could take pictures of it. And she's grabbing the stuff, and we're like, what is your deal, right? And mind you, as soon as I walked in, I was like, oh, these are cute earrings. Like, I wanted to take pictures, and I wanted to kick off the video right there. But all of a sudden, I hear a tss in my ear, and I'm like, and she was right on top of me. And then she started sticking. Yeah, I thought it was him. I was like, what are you sissing in my ear, right? And there she is, and I was like, you know what? And I even told him, what's up with that lady being right on top of me? So then we forgot about her. But I kid you not, like, here's like the Santas. There was like 3 of each. She was like, I mean, and I told Sway, I think she's a kleptomaniac because the way she was grabbing the stuff away from us, it was like a frenzy. It was like we were stealing her. I can't say that on. Like we were stealing her food and she was starving. So I told him, I said, you know, I really think she was a kleptomaniac because she was just like really, I mean, overly aggressive and just nobody's like, she took everything, you know, and like I was lucky enough to throw stuff into my car. All right, guys, we have 227 people in the chat and 87 thumbs up. Let's go. Come on, you guys. Yeah, Grandma needed to go with some. Yeah, Grandma Abuelita. Yeah, Abuelita was crazy. Okay, and you're using your grandchild, and she's stuffing it in blankets. I mean, she's stuffing it underneath the, you know, like where the hood is. I can't describe it. 'Cause I don't have children, but I mean, Grandma is a thief, right? You know, I hate to say that, but that's what happened. You know, I mean, it was wild, and we were like, why do we run into these people? You know, like I can't like. It was so. Well,
Hi, Paula.
maybe she does, but I don't understand how you're stealing it. I mean, you need to, you know, we buy viral. I mean, I buy stuff that goes viral, but I buy it. I'm not stuffing it in my.
Yeah, and you know, I did feel bad again saying something to security, but you know, so I was like, well, she gets arrested, like she's got her grandchild with her, but I felt very uncomfortable shopping in there because she just was like following us the whole time, and I was like, I'm telling you guys, the moment we walked in, she was right behind Crystal, and then she came and saw me and latched onto me, and I mean, she was standing closer to me than I am with Crystal right now.
Like I would move, you know, 1 and 1 so that him and I could take pictures. I would move it over, and there she is, like grabbing it, and it's like. It was very bizarre, you know, and she was stealing. She was actually stealing, and I was just like blown away. I'm like, you're bringing your granddaughter in here in a stroller. I mean, and this isn't the first time. Like we've seen it before, you know, but it was just like if she hadn't been so aggressive and drawn so much attention, we wouldn't have known. But because she was so on top of us, I mean, I don't know if she thought like we were gonna buy everything or what.
Right, yeah, no, Rosie is right because she said make sure. You know, and I did, Rosie. I did check your pockets and everything because I thought maybe she was gonna try to pickpocket us because she was that close to us. But yeah, it was just weird, you know. And those are the types of things that we experience, you know, when we hit these stores. Not this extreme or this type of scenario every day, but we do deal with a lot of different types of characters that we don't necessarily share on camera.
But she was stealing.
Yeah,
okay,
she was stealing.
It wasn't like she bought it. It was stealing. I mean, okay. It was straight out stealing. Grandma had a lot of things in there. Okay, that
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't. You know what I mean? It was straight out stealing. No. Actually, we were in where were we? Garden Grove.
Oh, menu. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, I mean
We don't
I mean,
know.
she definitely like was mumbling something in Spanish for sure. And I was like, you know, I basically said, can you please, you know, step back a little bit? She mumbled something in Spanish. I couldn't hear what she said, but yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys all know what it's like in California. You know, like we've seen people walk out with tons of stuff. You know what I mean? And so like, there's nothing you can do. But at the same time, it's just like it was really wild. But I honestly think that she really had like an issue. I think stealing. I don't know if she was doing it for money or what. But I mean, I think it was a frenzy. It was like she was like a frenzy attack on us. You know, and it was really, really bizarre.
But on a positive note, though, there was a lot of
good stuff. Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff at Burlington.
Yeah, there was
you know,
a lot of good stuff
at Burlington. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of good stuff at Burlington, and that's why. Exactly. You know, like I think. Yeah, it's just like really weird, like when you have people invading your personal space. You know, you just kind of like want to be like, hey, you know, like kind of like just back up. You know. You look like you seek for us younger girl. Oh my gosh. So, anyways,
I think she was like maybe in her 60s. She wasn't like old.
she wasn't like, oh, she
But
needed
she's
a
definitely
cane.
not a spring chicken.
No, I mean, but it happened, and just like random stuff like that happens, and it's just like kind of like weird because we're thinking like, why do we have to be here to see?
Right.
Could this happen like an hour before us or like an hour after? It's just like, I mean, you run into all kinds of people, and some of them are really sweet. Yeah, it is. It's a huge it's a huge issue, and especially out here. In the stroller and in a Target bag.
Yeah, and the thing is, so
Hi.
at first I thought maybe she was just using the stroller as a cart. But the thing is, she was putting it inside a Target bag and then pushing it deep in the cart. So she wasn't trying to pay for it. And I was like, well, she's taking all the good decor. I was like, at least she's got good taste.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she was taking all the gingerbread cute Santa Clauses. We're like, well, Grandma knows what's hot. Thumbs up. Yeah, you guys hit that thumbs up because like we aware. Yeah, watch out for the abuelitas. No, but I mean it's fun. I mean, we obviously wouldn't do this if it wasn't, fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but it's just kind of funny because, like, it's just like the stories we have and like the stuff that goes on is just like it's just sometimes like hilarious, As far as Christmas, oh wow,
Wow, Christy, that's crazy. I wonder
that
why.
is crazy. Maybe Jennifer. I mean, I honestly think maybe it was for her house, and maybe she's gonna give some to her friends. I don't know. Oh, thank you so much. Maybe following Crystal to her. Oh yeah, that was crazy for the blankets. That was like
Oh, yeah.
straight out craziness for the blanket. I mean, you have great. Yeah, I wish they were just stories. Like I wish it wasn't real. I wish Grandma wasn't like trying to take stuff out of my hand,
Right. Hi, Tammy.
Yeah, so I love seeing you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That is so. Yeah, we definitely are always like.
Thank you, Birdie.
Yeah, we're always careful. I can't believe we have someone from the UK. Hi.
Sorry, guys. If I'm looking away, it's because I'm looking at my phone because I can't read the comments. I'm blind. I need new glasses. So if I look away, it's because I'm trying to read the comments from my phone.
Our Crumbl, yeah, the Crumbl whole thing was like that was like really hilarious. We were doing a shop together.
Maybe next time.
Yes,
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, and I went to Hobby Lobby today. That was pretty cool. I went into the mothership. I mean, I've been to before, but this time, like everything. Well, I think like you said, there's probably more Christmas coming out. But I was like, oh my god, I want to move in here. There was so many cute little gingerbread stuff. I filmed a couple of little shorts, which I'll post later tonight. But yeah, I was like, I could see how Crystal can get lost in there because there's just rows and rows and rows of Christmas. Like what's nice about it is that it's half off, and a lot of stuff.
His friend does. He has a really good friend that does, and she does a good job.
What?
Who watches your fur babies when you travel? His friend.
Oh, my friend. Yeah, my really good friend watches them. So I have a camera at home, so I can keep an eye on them. But yeah, so I have my
We
friend.
met through YouTube. We met through YouTube. Him and
Yeah, through the night, like.
he used to
99.
watch me when I was Queen of Queen of the 99. Yeah. And then so that's how we met. Hitting Hobby Lobby is you would definitely want to hit Hobby Lobby.
We do have Hobby Lobby. Mine is a lot smaller than the one Crystal. I mean, Crystal has tons. I only have one in my area, and it's inside a mall, so it's like probably a third of hers. the size of hers. Like mine just put out Christmas. Like hers, I mean, they put out Christmas about like 2 months ago.
At least.
So mine just put out Christmas. So like because they're smaller, they have to sell out all of the fall stuff. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it was cool though. It was very cool.
I mean, and if you guys have been with me, you guys have known that I've been doing Hobby Lobby since like 2019, and that's like our, I mean, Hobby Lobby and Home Goods are good, one of the favorites. I see they're shouting out where they are from. Okay, sorry, sweet, this is really cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Hobby Lobby, you guys know how much I love Hobby Lobby. I do lay off Hobby Lobby when I see too many people posting it, because I'm like, I want to give you guys a different experience. So,
Well, Annie, because it's not a day trip, it's multiple days. Yeah, somebody needs to come in, clean the litter box, feed them, give them water. So, I mean, like any other, creature, they do have to eat, so I can't just leave them without, I'm not saying somebody has to come and stay with them, but at least come into the place and, give them fresh water, give them food, clean the litter box so they can, so it only takes an hour at most out of my friend's day.
yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be clearing out a lot of stuff after Christmas because my tastes are changing. I think I've told you guys that. So there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna be reselling just what I paid for it. So yeah, that's what, yeah, so I mean, I'm not too worried about that because there's a lot of stuff that I just, people evolve, people change, and you guys, I think you guys all know, like, my tastes are kind of like changing a little bit, and so some stuff I just don't feel like I need anymore. And like I said, and because it's in fantastic shape, there's nothing wrong with it. I just want to sell for what I paid for it. The faux Mackenzie child at Hobby Lobby, I saw him too. I saw them too. Oh yeah, I'm very used to packing. As a matter of fact, I think you guys have all seen me unpack my totes, and you guys know that stuff doesn't break. I mean, I don't
What's going
unpack
on?
breaking things. What's going on?
Oh, about like a lot of people are saying that they're on the East Coast, especially that they're behind as far as like what they're getting, at all stores like Target.
We're
all that.
behind.
Yeah, like I feel
We're
like the
behind.
Midwest is getting like
Yeah.
the Midwest, even like with Dollar Tree, where I'm noticing like the Midwest is getting some phenomenal things. I'm like, where are we? Why we're not getting that? So
Wow.
I think it's because we're on on the East Coast, because we're in California, and then you guys are on the East Coast, like by the water. So maybe like I don't know, the whole ports things are behind. I don't know what it is, but yeah, like I'm not even posting I'm posting I walked through today, but it won't be Dollar Tree because I went
nothing
through
here.
3 Dollar Trees and there is absolutely nothing out there for today. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna post Dollar Tree because Dollar Tree has been like it's been really behind in our area. So it's crazy to hear about you guys, especially like Target and Home Goods, how you're behind. Even SoCal, even Target, like when we popped into Target today, they're barely putting out a few things here. So I'm lucky that my store had any Christmas.
We're both going to be doing home tours. We're both going to be doing
Yeah.
home tours. We're
Mine's
both
gonna be
doing
coming
home
out
tours.
early next
Yeah.
week.
And I wanted, and this is me speaking. So I wanted to address something really, really quick. Okay, and this is me. Okay, so there's someone that keeps threatening, like, to try and bring up my past. I already discussed my past. The video's up. Okay? So, I made the video a year ago about my past. So, you thinking that it's going to affect the channel is insane. So, the video is up there. It's not privated. Anyone can watch it. And it doesn't even matter about my past because it is like absolutely years ago. And I don't understand when you're gonna get it through your head that it does not affect my channel. Our channel, they don't care. They know. I talk to them about it. I don't hide things. So really just trying to hold it over my, I don't know what you think you're accomplishing by keep bringing it up, because it seems like you're more obsessed with it than me or my husband or anyone that watches me on this channel. And honestly, the only time I ever even think about it is when I get to read your amazing comments. So, exactly. And I've already been very, very upfront. It's out there, like and I did it because of you. I mean, you were like always trying to say you're going to destroy my channel because of my past, and so I did put it out there. And look, we're going to be going on 53,000 friends.
The royal crew is growing.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've not private. The video is up. It's not on private. All the comments are 100% positive.
That was fancy.
So, and I'm not going to apologize. At all. I don't have any reason to apologize. My family loves me. I love my family. I have a wonderful husband, and I have a great life. And I'm sorry that you don't. And you feel the need to keep harassing my family. My life should not be your hobby.
Susan says she made muffins last night, blueberry muffins, and blames you.
Oh gosh. No, I don't. And the thing is though, is that we all live in glass houses, but I'm not over here throwing stones, and I'm a shopping channel, and for me to even have to make that video is absolutely 100% ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, they are, and but it's been going on for 6 years. 6 years. Thank you. All right. So now I'm going to change the subject, but I wanted to address that because it's just I'm not going to ever let anyone hold my past against me, because there's nothing. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not sitting up here hiding anything, and I've never claimed to be perfect. I'm not perfect, and I'm a very flawed Christian, and I've openly admitted that. No, the muffins he liked. The Crumbl cookies, he was like, these are super sweet. Super, super sweet.
Yeah, I did catch a few comments on modding from my phone.
Oh, I wish. So, but yeah, I mean, it just stinks, Yeah, I mean, it's just so crazy. Hi, Tina. Tina's saying hi to you, so I say Tina Sway. I'm a flood bridge too. I mean, people are people. People have passed. I mean, yeah, the Sway bake too. Yes, they can't rain on a parade. Exactly. Yeah, no, Sway can get down. He used to do his cooking videos with the 99. No, Sway can get down.
Yeah, no, I definitely. I mean, yeah, maybe I should maybe for the holidays I'll do a couple of specials. We tried to coordinate something, but it just with everything going on.
It's so hard. I mean, well, the month's not over.
Yeah, the month's not over.
Yeah,
so
it's not over.
You might see something.
You might see something. The month's not over. I mean, it's only the 18th.
Yeah.
We still have time. So yeah.
So a question I have for you guys is, in general, Have you been watching less YouTube recently or more? Like, just curious as to like, if you aren't watching YouTube, where are you? Where are you guys hanging out? Are you watching TikToks? Are you on Instagram? Like, yeah, I'm just kind of curious to know where you guys are hanging out if you're not on YouTube, or are you cutting back on your YouTube time, watch time? Work.
Work more. Hi.
More TikTok.
Just YouTube. YouTube. Oh, okay. That's good. Thank you. Crystal and Sway. I'm not watching Crystal's videos. I'm cleaning. Well, if I'm not watching Crystal, I'm cleaning the house. Oh, that's true. I'm not watching Crystal's videos.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
remember
why?
that too.
I was like, why? What did I do?
Oh yeah, we should have a bake off.
I know. Oh, yeah.
The great bake off of 2024.
Yeah, I think I got my one lucky bake off in, and that was.
I know. I was like, maybe I was thinking maybe I'll get lucky and she'll bake something so I could try it and let you guys know, is it really good or is her husband just being nice?
No, he ate them all. He's
like, oh, this
you
is
guys,
good.
he ate them all that night. Like seriously, he ate them. Oh, cool, Vicky. Vicky, I am so happy to see you, Vicky.
Oh, hi, Vicky.
So happy to see you. Vicky is an OG. She's been with me for a very long time. That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you. I'm so glad to see you, Vicky. I know the crazy. You guys, it is like it really is the crazy cooking videos. I mean, yeah, we're together. That's why, and that's why I told you, it's like for us to kind of like be actually like in the same room together. That's like awesome because like this is our first together. Thank you.
I mean, you know what's crazy, you guys too, is a lot of times when we hang out.
Oh, cool.
We don't even have a chance to take a picture together because we're literally go, and then by the
Very
time we're gonna take a picture, we're like exhausted, or I'm like hopping on, jumping on the plane. I'm packing up my tiny suitcase, or what you call it, like
The clown suitcase, you guys. The stuff he fits in there.
Like we're pulled at the airport, like I'm throwing stuff in
24
there.
hours.
And it's just like, so a lot of times when we hang out, we don't even have a chance to take a picture. So this is really nice just to be able to hang out and meet Fancy, who now I'm like her second favorite person.
She's like, oh yeah, she was. I took pictures. I took pictures of Sway and Fancy, and it was like super cute because Fancy's very protective, of the house and everything. And but no, like she's off the leash. I took the leash off. She's laying down
laying
right
next to me,
there.
actually.
She's laying down. She's totally chill. Like it's pretty cool. Off Fancerelli. Yeah, Sway was calling her. He's like Fancerelli, and she's laying down right there. So like it's good. I mean, we've been here for like a while. Ooh, pumpkin bread. Like we've been here for a while, but it's been like relaxing because we needed to relax. Oh, that is awesome. Because it's hard being out all day long. He's here for basically 24 hours.
Yeah, well, 2 days, because I got here yesterday morning at 7:30 in the morning, and then I'm leaving tonight, taking the last flight out of Orange County. So I've been here for 2 days. But yeah, I love coming down and hanging out, and we hit the ground running. But it is a lot of work. So this is nice today. Like we kind of took it a lot easier, and being here, hanging out. Like we've been hanging out here at her house for a few hours. Been charging up my phone, working on thumbnails, editing videos. So it's fun, but it's a lot more. Yeah, it's a lot more relaxed, which is nice. And we wanted to, do a live together and hang out with you guys and.
Yeah, and because we knew you guys would like it, so that was awesome. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, because I know we've done lives together before, but from our own, from our houses, but never in the same room. So,
Right. So like that. So like I knew like this would. I mean I knew you guys like would like this. What's your dog's name? Fancy. Her name is Fancy. Fancy. My husband named her.
and it was funny because like I sat on the floor, right? I was like, oh, let me get at her level. She tried to sit on my lap. Mind you, she's 70 pounds. I'm like, I don't think you could fit on my lap, girl. Like, we can try, but she's super sweet. Once she realized that I wasn't a threat, like I'm a friend, she licked my hand, and that's when I knew, okay, she's not gonna bite my hand off.
Yeah, because I mean she's pretty. She's a big girl. She's big. All right, guys. I have not eaten anything, so I'm gonna have my little pretzels from Dollar Tree because they're only 50 calories. Let's see whose birthday. It is Sway's birthday. It is Sway. Daisy and Leo. How are they doing?
They're good. My friend checked in on them this morning. They hide when she comes, but she's like they ate their food, they drink their water. Everything is normal. I did check in on them. Did check in on them earlier through the camera, and they were just walking around. But they're good. I'm looking forward to going home tonight and seeing them. It was funny because I was telling Chris the other day, like 2 nights ago, I woke up and and this super sweaty, like TMI, but I was like, why am I so sweaty? And both Leo and Daisy were on each side of me, and I'm like, oh my god, so that having a fur coat on in bed, so, but no, they're good. Thank you for asking, you guys. And I brought Fancy a gift. Well, Leo and Daisy gave Fancy a gift, a little lamb chop, and she absolutely loves it.
She loves lamb chop. Her absolute favorite toy is lamb chop. So she absolutely adores it.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, technically my birthday was on the 10th, but again, because scheduling, we were able to meet, a week later. But yeah, it was super nice of Crystal. She took me out to dinner last night. We went to cheesecake. One thing I will tell you guys a little behind the scenes. We both have to have our own basket of bread because we both like our cheesecake bread. So I was like, okay, can we get 2 baskets? Because we're not very good at sharing the bread. And so I'm like, you have your basket, I have my basket. And we like our cheesecake.
I had 2 pieces. I was good. I had 2 pieces. It was
two long pieces.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. No, I was staying on my diet because I have a Halloween costume I have to get into. And thank you. And today's my husband's birthday. So yeah, today's my husband's. Oh, and my nephew's was the 16th.
No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Fancy loves lamb chop.
No, the
Loves
matters is no, she's got probably a twin size mattress on the floor right now. And I'm kidding. I mean, not as big, but she's 70 pounds, so she's not a small dog. So her bed's pretty spacious.
You said that you were surprised how big she is in person.
Yeah, because you see her on camera, you're like, oh, she's you could tell she's a little big. She's not small, but in person, you're like, wow, like she's not small. She's a big girl, and I don't mean fat. I mean literally, like she just physically like. Long.
Oh yay! No.
So she's not dainty.
No, she's tall.
She's definitely no junior's medium. She's definitely like Family Dollar large.
Yeah, and she's definitely likes her licuados.
Oh yeah, and she's if she wore a sweater from Hobby Lobby, it'd definitely be a medium.
It'd definitely be a medium.
Yeah, she could fit into a medium at Hobby Lobby.
She's.
You guys, speaking of, I did see because I was looking at the sweatshirts and Crystal pointed out, she's like, look at the medium, and I'm like, oh my god, like I could fit into a medium because they're big. So if you are looking for sweaters, or if you're looking for something baggy or roomy, definitely get them at Hobby Lobby, especially since they're half off. But they do run big, so if you order them online, definitely get like a smaller size. So if you wear a large, or if you wear like a 2XL, get a medium. I'm not kidding, because they're big, and I'm sure because they wanted it baggy, that's the look. But so definitely size down. If you don't like baggy,
yeah.
If you don't want it to be too big, definitely size down. But those things are huge. But yeah, no. So Fancy would wear a medium at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Around this fancy
No,
rally?
she is fluffy, but she is 70
Yeah.
solid pounds. Like that's I don't know if that's all hair, but that's Thank you. Yeah. Hi Dolly, how are you? Th- Thank you so much, Dolly. You always comment, and I appreciate it so much. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. I know, I love roomy sweatshirts. So we're just saying, like the Hello Kitty one that's pink and how she has like the hat on. That thing runs. I mean, I wanted that one, but they were all sold out of extra small and small, so I had to buy the red one, which is like you guys saw me haul it, which is like the kids and an extra large. Because I showed him, I was like, look at how big this is, like.
Yeah. You got her tail, like she's right next to me, like trying to like rub up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Her tail is like this big. I'm not kidding. Like it's very thick. At one point, like I was rubbing on her, and she laid down and she was like doing the twitch on her leg. I was like, okay.
Like when
she's so
he
sweet.
was giving her belly rubs and her leg was moving.
And it's funny because Crystal was like, no, you don't understand. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I know she'll like me. I knew it. I was like, I know I felt it in my bones. I was like, no, I know she'll like me. And it took a little bit for her to warm up because I'm like, she doesn't know who I am. But now you think I'm like her best friend, so it's pretty cool. Because dogs can sense when, somebody has any ill intentions.
The condo's coming along. We're definitely going to be here, until November 15th.
The grandma, no, she was wearing like regular fitted clothes, but she was putting everything in the stroller, like underneath.
Mm-hmm. It was shady, and it's just like wild because like the stuff. Sorry, I have like fancy hair on me. I don't know. She's like, yeah, I have like fancy hair on me. Oh yeah. Oh good. Let me get it for you.
It's fancy. Mama. Sorry guys, I'm off the screen for a minute. Fancy. Oh, I thought it was a machine.
No, we don't like the ice in it.
Okay.
So we get fresh ice.
It's fancy.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I was just like,
Hi, fancy.
oh, thank you so much. I hope so. I want to because I have so much Christmas that it's just yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of Christmas, so you guys know.
Little feet is ready. Oh, you're such a good girl.
November 1st. Which is why I've started bringing Christmas here because I need to have it. Fancy! Fancy! He's going to the bathroom. Fancy, relax. She just gets excited. Relax, calm yourself. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we had water. We had water leaking underneath the floors. Fancy! Sweet. Yeah, November 1st. He's in the bathroom. There's nothing going on. No, I haven't. I know. And my husband is like, I keep telling him, babe, we might be there, Yeah. Fancy, he's in the restroom. Can you leave him go to the restroom? I'm so sorry, you guys. She's wild. Congratulations, Tasha Lynn. That's awesome. I am so sorry about Fancy. Fancy, he's in the restroom. Leave him alone. Fancy. To a Mexican restaurant. Fancy. Stop it, Fancy. Is she blocking you in?
No. She tried to. What's wrong, honey?
Fancy. Come here.
Fancy.
All right, come Fancy. There.
now she's
Now
normal
she's okay.
again.
Oh, stop it, Fancy. You can just be quiet for one.
Fancy. What's wrong, honey? Huh? Oh, now she's back to normal.
Now
guys.
she's actually normal. There.
Now she remembered who I was.
There. Oh my
Like,
god,
wait a minute, you
guys.
was different than the guy. No, you're not the same person. You stood up.
Yeah, oh, you guys, Hobby Lobby, Ross, Home Goods, all those. Oh yeah, she is like, yeah, she's right here. She's just a big, Cheesecake Factory. Yes, we went to Cheesecake Factory. I know, she was barking while he was in the restroom, and I was like, Fancy, would you leave him alone? My goodness, you know?
No, she was barking at me.
Yeah,
when I
but
was
like
walking
now
by.
she's fine. Now she's just like walking around, you know. It's just she's such a drama queen, I swear. Yeah, chows are really, really protective, very protective.
Yeah, no, they are. I mean, I definitely wouldn't mess with. I wonder if we wouldn't roll up on Fancy just out of nowhere. Right, Miss Fancy?
Where are you little fancy dudes? My little fancy ready. You're a good girl.
Okay, the condo has water leaking from the shower, and it went into the wall, and it went underneath, so they had to like fix it. So we had to move out for a while.
Yeah, Fancy needs a little security jacket.
She does.
Miss Fancy.
Yes, now she's like all up on me.
Yeah, now he's like petting her,
Yeah,
and
she's
you know what I
rubbing-
mean?
rubbing
It's
herself
so
on me,
wild.
like-
Yeah, you have to make sure you're still okay with you going. Like, okay, like right now he is petting her. Yeah. And I'm not even her favorite. She's a daddy's girl. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Like the condo just has water in it. We had to move out, and just like so now I'm here. Yeah, she's a daddy's girl. She's a total daddy's girl. Oh, she loves. Is there mold in the walls of the condo? No, they checked for that. No. Mm-mm. So we're lucky that wasn't that's not an issue. It's just after they fix it and so forth, they set up like these huge dryer fans, and that's gonna take like I don't know, days. Yeah, he was petting Fancy right now, and
Yeah.
I don't. She's just like, she's a chow. They're very, you know. And
Yeah, I mean,
if you've
earlier
had a
today.
chow, you know.
Yeah, earlier today she was showing me her belly and letting me rub her, and she was doing the little leg twitch. So I think I just caught her off guard because I got up and started walking, you know, more into the house, and she felt like, "Where are you going?" Like we've established a little territory over here, and then I started going away from the established territory. So I think it threw her off a little bit, but now she's back to normal.
No, because we have homeowners insurance because we own that place.
Hi, Miss Fancy.
You know.
How you doing? Hi. Miss Fancy.
So no.
My little fancy ready.
As a matter of fact, it will be better because the condo will be completely fixed. It'll be like, you know, paint. It'll have new this, that, and the other. So yeah, it's great. Yeah, she needs to see him. Like she wants to be able to keep her eye on him. Exactly. So it'll be perfect for to you know to put up on the market. So you know that's what we're gonna do. So you know I mean just stuff happens and so forth. Fancy's keeping sweet. No, you know what? She wants to be able to see him.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's make sure I'm not taking her
Yeah.
home decor.
Oh no, like right now, she was playing with the big lamb chop that he got her. She loves it. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Fancy.
Yeah, I mean, let me know if you guys have had a chow because they're very strange.
420.
Huh?
It's 420.
Oh, okay. Yes. No. The tubs. No. You guys, I can't bring any more stuff. Like, no. I mean,
No,
we're
I think she's covered. I kind of gotten a good look at the place. I mean, I think she's almost done.
we're maxed. And then November 1st comes, and I love. Thank you. And then they are highly intelligent, but they're very quirky, and a lot of people adopt them when they're puppies because they look absolutely surreal. They're gorgeous. And then when they grow up, they don't understand that they're very quirky. And you need to understand them, and be able to handle it. Like, we have no issues, like, with chows. Like, we understand they have boundaries, and we completely respect them. And Fancy is very protective. And she likes Sway. She just wants him to sit right there.
Yeah, she was like, I like you, but you better sit right there.
Right
Don't
there.
make any sudden moves.
Right. They look like hi, Chrissy. They look like teddy bears, but they're not. They are. Oh yeah, Fancy has a lot. Fancy talks back. Okay. We don't know. I told my husband I don't know how I feel about that. She talks back. All right, you guys, we have to go because it's my husband's birthday. We need to still go get him a card, and him and I have to do like exchange stuff that I bought for him and he bought for me, and we just wanted to come on and say hello and be together in a live, like actually like, together so you guys could see, and so forth. Hi out and about the Keatons. That acts like Fancy. So, all right, you guys. Thank you, because we can know how to get. Yes, I will, Christy. I will. Leave a comment on today's video, and I'll get in contact with you. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back again. Bye, you guys.
Bye, everyone. Stay blessed.